few moments later.
Alright, hello guys, I'm the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video, and I have a few things I want to say before I actually, go into the video. I'm going to be doing a channel update video very soon, talking about specific things that I'm going to try out for the channel, and I want to, explore different places to go for the channel, and I'm gonna be doing a channel update video talking about specific things and I want to actually do, and start to get a foothold on other things as well that I kind of want to do to make things a little bit more expanded, but not expand too much, you know what I mean? But I'll explain all of that stuff in a channel update video coming up very, very soon. But I also have to do my LCS Week 2 thoughts and opinions. I have not forgot about it. It is coming up right now. All I have to do is watch FlyQuest versus Dig. After I watch that, I can do it. That's the last game I did not get a chance to watch, because when I had a chance to watch it for Monday Night League, I was actually watching somebody else live stream. It was a close friend of mine. Obviously, in terms of YouTube, we've been literally friends on YouTube for, years at this point. So I chose to watch them over watching the FlyQuest versus Dig game. But I did watch the TSM versus CLG game. So yeah, that's where I'm currently at right now. And also, I looked at freaking the LCK. They just started Damwon versus SKT. And then you had Genji versus KT Rolster. I think that, LCK needs to stop putting me to sleep. But I did watch Damwon versus, SKT. And it was pretty great overall. And Genji versus KT Rolster, that straight up just put me to sleep. I was like, all right, Faker and, Showmaker and friends get my attention. But I love Genji, man. I like them, but they have a super team. But they straight up just put me to sleep, man. And then KT Rolster didn't look that bad, but I will be doing LCK Week 1 thoughts and opinions when they play all their matches, because LCK plays so many matches that I gotta make sure I'm accurately doing it all at the same time to make sure I'm getting it all ready for you guys. But outside of that, let's get into this. So, Broxah's visa still on hold, Liquid to receive an answer by February 6th. So, basically, to kind of run you guys through the TLDR, the short version, is that if he does get approved, great. He comes over, plays, he can finally start practicing with TL so they can look like the team that everybody has been predicting. But in the aspect that he does not get approved, then we could be looking at them basically just not getting him. That's how bad it is, and I understand what they're going through. I had to get approved for medical insurance because, I really can't afford it, and the, it's just California, and like the United States forces you to have health insurance. So when I went to go do my taxes, the lady told me, "Did you have health care for this year?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Okay, you get a buy this year. You're good. Nothing bad happened, but you got to get it next year. And this year, leading into next year for taxes, and years to come, because they want you to have health insurance. So just in case randomly my legs get chopped off outside by a serial killer, I'm gonna need health insurance for that." And I mean, it is a good thing overall, because I do kind of need to go to the doctor and have that security that I can go see a doctor if I actually need the chance to, because, you never know what really can happen. But I understand what TL are going through right now. So this is a pretty weird, interesting situation they're going through at the moment. So let's read this. So, Team Liquid has been without its new jungler for the first 2 weeks of the LCS and has been forced to use a substitute. The organization has had difficulty securing a visa for Broxah and has yet to reveal the former Fnatic player's circumstances. In a recent League podcast, however, Liquid's owner Steve gave an update on the situation. I can't do his voice because I'm not white, but I'll try it. "I know we have been pretty quiet on the visa for Broxah, mostly in part because so much is out of our control," he wrote. "This Thursday is an important date. We will hear a response back by then, approved or denied. It's difficult to predict what will happen at this early stage, but it looks like there may be a possibility that Broxah's visa has been denied for the season. This could have big implications for the team, previously considered the favorites in the region. In Broxah's stead, Australian Liquid Academy jungler Surnfire has taken his position, a far less capable and mechanically intensive player." So Broxah tweeted, also, unfortunately, my visa delay has not been resolved in time for the first hashtag LCS weekend, and therefore I will be cheering for my new team from home today. I'm sure the guys will make me proud. Hashtag TL went. Oh, I feel so bad for him, man. Like, he just wants to play on his new team with Double Lift and Jensen and Impact and Core JJ. He left Fnatic when, you know, they were probably pretty toxic to him. And I mean, Reckless is just a drama queen. But, you know, I feel bad for him. Like, I really do. Like, he puts in so much work. I watch his stream. He's a great person, man. But it just feels so bad he can't play because of stupid America and how they treat immigrants, man. Like, these are people who are athletes, man. Give him his visa, man. Quit playing hard to get. Like freaking, like those girls on Instagram or Facebook who always play hard to get and shit, and you end up going on a date with them anyway. Like, stop playing hard to get and give it to him. Like, this is so stupid. I'm not gonna go over the visa issue. I actually learned about how hard it is to get one by watching a Thorin video with Reginald a long time ago. So if you guys are subscribed to Thorin, there is a video where you can type it into YouTube, Thorin and Reginald, like, you know, I think it's like reflections or something like that. In one of their topics, they'll talk about visas because he had to get a visa for Leffen, who's also in Smash, if you guys follow competitive Smash. So, yeah, let's see what is also going on. If Broxah's visa is delayed or even denied, Liquid will be on the back foot for the spring split. The season is less important that it was later this last year due to the new championship point system, but the team could miss out on the mid-season invitational and lose precious playing time with their new jungler. Broxah may be back for the summer split, but by then it could be too late for the team. Liquid's co-owner could be just fooling around and deliberately creating suspense. However, good news for Liquid fans may be unveiled later this week. I mean, I really hope Broxah can play. Like, we're going to the LCS and I really want to see him. Like, I've always wanted to meet him and see him. And all because he's super, super sexy. But, you know, after that, you got to think like, man, just give him his visa, man. Quit playing hard to get, America. Like, come on. He left Fnatic, when they, man, from everything I've heard, holy crap, it was like breaking point. So I want this guy to succeed. And he succeeded already, you know, World Finals, titles, and stuff like that. So, man, I hope the best for him, man. And I know what it's like to get approved for that stuff. It's like, your heart's like, man, I can't take it if it says no. Monday Night League viewership is a flop on Twitch. The extra day has had some of the lowest viewership numbers Riot has seen. Now that's interesting because Riot usually has some pretty large numbers for League. Riot's new Monday Night League hasn't been too successful in terms of viewership throughout the first 2 weeks of the LCS 2020 spring split. The viewership numbers on Twitch for the past two MNL broadcasts are discouraging. Yesterday, the LCS stream only had a peak viewership count of 73,000 people, and its average concurrent viewership count floated at less than 46,000 for that day. This is a huge drop from the weekend's set of games where the viewership numbers peaked at around 158,000 on Saturday and 150,000 on Sunday. Saturday and Sunday concurrent viewership also triumphed Monday Night League, with Saturday reaching a CVC of almost 99,000 viewers and Sunday hitting around 86,000 viewers. Monday Night League was marketed as a marquee day for North America League fans, and it's been anything but that over the first 2 weeks. Some fans simply won't watch games that late on a weekday, especially if the matchup isn't good. The timing is also bad for European viewers since the games are held late at night in North America. EU fans will have to wake up at the crack of dawn to catch some games. This has effectively isolated a huge chunk of the fan base. Yes, I actually underestimated, you know, how bad this is for European viewers, because so I have European viewers. They've told me they can't really watch the live streams. It's not because they don't want to, and that's actually really surprising because North America sucks, but it's not that they don't want to watch. It's just like they really can't, and it's literally a time difference. You know what I mean? So I feel real bad for you guys, but understandably, watch the games, you know, on YouTube. Find people that put up the games if you really want to support your North American team. If you guys are fans of North American teams outside of being fans of teams in your own region for EU, yeah, I feel really bad for you guys. I really do. I have some European viewers. You guys know I love you, but you know, I feel really bad for you, honestly. NA has had to reschedule and reformat how its season is played out before. Although this new setup was interesting, Riot might need to rethink its strategy moving forward for the LCS. So, to play devil's advocate, to be fair, since Spring Split doesn't really matter, I mean, and like, let's be honest here, guys, the first 2 weeks, everybody is super overreacting. Everybody is like going, oh my god, FlyQuest really good. Dignitas, give me all the cocks down my throat. Like, guys, come on here. Like it's literally 2 weeks in. Like, most likely, FlyQuest usually flops anyway toward the later end of a year. And Dignitas, I mean, it's Dignitas, let's be honest here. But other than that, I wouldn't really consider it a flop. Like, it just started. Like, people go so overboard with their reactions. It's like, hold on, calm down, it's okay. Yes, things that you try out new don't always hit the ground running. So, me and JTH, if you guys actually don't know, we do this thing called League of Legends casting, where we, you know, cast, well, League of Legends games. And, you know, it doesn't get the most views for the channel. You know, it doesn't. I'll be honest with you. But it's not the point about that. That's not the point about getting views. I just personally enjoy doing it. Now, what I'm relating back to this point is, things, when you have start new, don't always hit the ground running. Like, let's be honest here. When I first started doing the LOL podcast, they did not hit the ground running. You know what I mean? They did not hit the ground running. There was a lot of days where it was, you know, super low view counts, and it was like maybe getting 30 views at certain points. Some of these podcasts, you know, the more recent ones, you know, started to pick up, but you know, it started off low. Like, it started off low, and that's understandable. You know, not everybody's gonna know about Monday Night League, and that's the thing, is that you have to kind of toy around with it. You know, it might not be the best thing right now, but it could be literally the best thing moving forward. I like having Monday night games. I enjoy them. I watch them. I missed one game because one of my friends was streaming, and I'm gonna choose them over a league game. Like, that's just what I'm gonna do. But calling it a flop right now, I wouldn't call it a flop, honestly. I think that it'll work out. People are, you know, they just bitch and moan about every single thing in the world, and nobody likes anything. Nobody wants to have fun, and if you choose to live your life like that, go ahead, you can do that, but that's not me, and I like these things, and I like that they actively try to change something, because that's just a good thing. And let's see what's gonna really happen with a lot of this stuff. So, the last thing to go over is that Sven, Niski, and Vulcan are among the top 5 players with the highest KDA in the LCS, and obviously because Cloud9 are on a tear at the moment, and so that means that since they're in first place, they're gonna have the highest stats. That's just how it's gonna work in general. So, you know, this isn't really anything too big, and I love that Cloud9 paid off. I've obviously been their fan for a very long time. People were like, no, Sven, C9 is gonna fail without Sven. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, you stupid idiot. But, you know what I mean? It happens. Riot is late with its location announcement for this year's MSI. So this makes sense, though, because, China and Korea have had that problem with that virus, so I'd imagine the reason why they're not announcing where MSI is yet is because they have to make sure wherever you're putting it doesn't have that virus. Yeah, I would say please wait. Like, does MSI really matter at the end of the day? Like, it's fun to watch. I think it's great, but, you know, people have to just be patient. It's literally February. It's February. It's February, guys. Like, let league seasons play out. Don't overreact. It's okay. You're fine. Just let things play out. And that's it for the news right now. I know I haven't done a ton of news, well, regarding league so far, because there hasn't really been much. It's literally just been, you know, once the season starts, news is kind of, you know, too far in between unless teams make a big change, which obviously I'll cover if it happens. But yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out. Peace out, guys. See you guys later. I'll see you guys in my LCS Week 2 thoughts and opinions coming up very, very soon.
Damn!
Hi there, guys! Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.